Well, we made it to day 4. I want to say a shout out to the players. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. As much as I am not comfortable with West Indies chasing anything over 250, we have to go out there and give it our all. We have already taken the game into day 4, so we have to make sure we leave nothing on the field. Just go out there and give it our all. Australia, they have an overall lead of 254. You understand? They are 221 for 7, but with the first innings lead, they have an overall lead of 254. What I would say is that, I'm hoping the bowlers can hit a golden patch early in the first hour of play. If we can get all of those wickets, that would be good. Obviously, Alex Carey is the man that we need to really and truly try and get early. He's in form. He's on 26 not out. So hopefully we can get him, get Pat Cummins. We still have Hazelwood and Stark. I mean, I said it earlier, ideally I want to be chasing 250, but that's already through the window, right? 254, and they have 3 wickets in hand. So I would say probably about 275, 280. The batsmen cannot complain. You understand? The only reason we're making this seem as if it's not good work by the bowlers is because of our batting is. If you can bowl out Australia for 286 in the first innings, second innings you come back and you get them for example, the second innings is still ongoing, but say for argument's sake, you get them for 275, 280. That's good work by your batting, by your bowling. That's good work by your bowlers. As I said, the only reason we're pressuring the bowlers to try and see if we can get them for 200, 230, 240, 250 is because we know what's going on with our batting. But I said this yesterday, 286, and if we can get them for 275, 280, and we have a day and 3/4 to get it, you cannot complain. It's just that we know that the batting is probably not going to manage to stand up that long. But going into day 4 though, my people, it's all there. It's up for grabs. Once the weather is good, we should go for it. We should look to go for it. As I said, hopefully we can take those wickets early. You understand? If we take those wickets early, then it just means Australia will have more time to bowl at us. So it is either we're going to win the game, but I don't think that, say for argument's sake, we bowl them up before lunch. We're going to have after lunch and tea and after tea, and then the 5th day to bat. I don't know if we're going to stand up that long to these bowlers. You understand? So I don't see the draw coming into it. So we have to bowl them out early before they make a bag of runs and just try to make the runs. Yeah, so we have to bowl them out and try to make the runs. You understand? So we cannot make them go too far. You understand? So the ideal thing is for our openers to give us a good start this time around. You understand? I am talking as if we have already taken those 3 wickets. I am not saying that we're just going to blow past them. Obviously, this is Australia. More often than not, the tail will wag, especially when they want, when they are not at the target that they want. Guys will come out and plant themselves there and try to score, right? So, say for argument's sake, our bowlers they are able to get them for 300 the most. Then we need something. We need something from the openers. John Campbell got a start in the first innings, and as it didn't look troubled at all until he gave it away. Craig Brathwaite, he's been celebrated for his 100 tests. It might well be his last. He needs to score some runs. He hasn't scored any runs in a long time. This would be the perfect time for him to score, to get some runs. You understand? His 100 tests, second innings chasing. That would be nice. Casey Carty, the ODI man, they are integrating him into the test team. We definitely want to get something from him. Brandon King batting at number 4. He performed well in the first innings, getting in the mid-70s. Think he was about 75. Hopefully we can get another good knock from him. Braston Chase, you understand, he's the captain, so he will have to chip in captain's knock. It's all hands on deck, my people. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Whatever Australia get, they will be backing themselves to defend it. So we have to back ourselves to score whatever they put up there. You understand? And I said it early. If our bowlers bowl them out for 300 or a little under 300 or even a little over, And we don't have the time to just try and draw the game. We don't have that. We are not going to bat the rest of today and all of tomorrow trying to draw the game, trying to score 300. That don't make no sense, right? A ball going to come with your name on it. You understand? So we need people at the crease. You need to be looking to score with your bat with intent, but it doesn't necessarily mean you need to go and play some shots that is uncalled for, right? So yeah, it's all hands on deck. As I think I was at Raston Chase. Chase, the captain, needs to go out there. He has 5 centuries under his belt. You understand? So we'll have to buckle down and give us a good knock. Shea Hope, we're still looking for something forward to seeing him. He has gotten, I think in the first innings, he got in the 20s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember how much it was that he got. Let me just see. But whatever it is, my people, we really need something from him in the second innings. The first innings, he scored 21 from 51. So getting starts is good. I have always said it, if you are playing test cricket and you are able to get a 20 or a 30, then that means you would have withstood a whole lot of pressure. And one thing with this Australia bowling lineup, if you are able to make 20, 25, 30, then you would have not only faced a lot of balls, but you would have been forced to play them. It's not like they're bowlers, they're bowling a whole lot of balls outside the half stump and getting the ball soft, and you are just there spending time. You are going to be forced into playing. You understand? So I've always said, if you can get into the mid-20s, early 30s, then more often than not, the hard work is done. It's just for you to stay locked in, just continue to bat, concentrate. And that is why when we find some youngsters from other team, come to the international scene, we might wonder how they adapt so quickly. It's because they are used to playing. You understand? We see somebody like a Jamie Smith just got selected in the England team. Look what he's doing. If you even want to look at Australia right here now, if you want to look at Australia, they have players just coming in. Webster, for example, I think Webster just coming in, yes, but Webster has over 6,000 runs in first class cricket. You understand? So that's a lot of, let me see, just to make sure I'm not mistaken, 5,950, right? 5,950 runs in first class cricket. So that's a lot of experience behind his name. So, obviously he hasn't really done what they want. He hasn't really, contributed as much as Australia would want. But I'm just saying, that is what you need. When you get in the 30s, 40s, that is when the concentration needs to get even stronger, because they're going to be doing everything to try and get you out. But you have withstood most of it. You understand? Plus the ball is getting old and things. So, we just don't want people allow the Australians to work for their wickets. They are good enough. They are good bowlers. So we don't need to offer them anything. Allow them to work for it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's not impossible. It's going to be tough. But before we even get ahead of ourselves with the batting, let's just go back to the bowling. Hopefully we can take those wickets quite early, and our batsmen can get an opportunity to go out there. Hopefully the weather will hold up and we'll get some good cricket. But we're going to leave it right here for now, my people. Hopefully by lunch we can talk again. Big up.